Hey guys, Albina is here. I'd like to reveal a secret behind the secret. If you've heard about The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, this is what I am talking about, all right? The secret is not a secret anymore. The secret was how to manifest. And many people believe that manifestation is hard or it's not even possible because it requires a lot of hard work, right? They don't know what the energy is, and all that makes things so confusing. I am here to explain you how to manifest and what the missing part is. There is a process, of course. Visualization is something that's needed. Affirmations is something that is needed. Release of limiting beliefs is something you need to do as well. But the missing part behind all this is feelings, because we are magnetic creatures. We are pure energy. We attract what we feel, the way we feel, the way we are. Whatever state of being you are in is what you attract in a current moment. And why manifesting takes place in the here and now is because there is no past and there is no future. There is only now moment. Hear me out. There is only now moment, here and now. And the way you feel is what you attract to you in the now moment. If you feel lack, you're going to attract lack. If you feel abandoned in your relationships because someone abandoned you in your past, is what you attracting. You are gonna attract that in your future. If you feel abundant, if you feel grateful for what you have and you notice the things you have, is what's gonna get you the things you want, because you are in the energy of gratitude. And energy of gratitude is a huge love wave that you are sending out back to God, back to the universe, right? Whatever you believe in, but I believe in God, saying that God, I love what you gave me and I want more. I want more, and send me more, because I love eating food. I don't know if you guys have noticed that people who love eating gets the food. People who love doing crafts get their items to do crafts, right? People who, I don't know, love traveling, they get to travel, right? They travel a lot. So whatever you love doing, you are going to get more of if you put your desires out there. But it's not only about putting your desire out there. It's feeling the feeling of having it already. Let me break it down. What is the feeling? First of all, the feeling is joy, happiness, gratitude, being proud of yourself, being deserved, being worthy, right? All of those feelings need to be attached to the outcome of what you want. And this can be done in a meditation. And meditation should be a little longer than 15 minutes. It should be around 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. Sometimes it takes 40 minutes. There are other techniques. Some people do walking, longer walks for an hour to reprogram themselves, reprogram their beliefs, right? But you can also do it in meditation. I bet you felt happy. I bet you felt grateful. I bet you felt proud of yourself at one point in time. And you know how it feels. you know how it feels. All those feelings that you felt that brought you the result that you wanted are the feelings behind any manifested desire. Any manifested desire. So if you wanted to manifest, let's say, not a biggie, a car, okay? The car you want, right? You know how it looks like, you can visualize it, right? But don't forget the feeling. Don't forget to put yourself in the driver's seat. Put yourself as you are driving it already and feeling the feeling of driving the car. That's the most important part. If you can't get the feeling up and running throughout your body, you won't be able to manifest it. Or you can manifest it, but it will take you a long way to manifest it. It'll take a lot of time or a lot of hard work, right? So, but the feeling of what you want brings your desired thing quicker. The question arises is, what if you've never had the thing that you want? What if you've never had $1 million, but you want $1 million, right? I would say start with something that you are comfortable with, okay? Because your nervous system needs to adjust. Your nervous system is not accepting $1 million yet, okay? Maybe you can start, let's say, if you ever had $100,000, you maybe want to start with that because you feel more comfortable. If you feel more comfortable with $50,000, why not? Bring that visual check in your mind. It could be your bank account. It could be a written check in your mind, and you're seeing it vividly. You're seeing it clearly, and now you need to feel. How does it feel to have this check in your pocket? How does it feel to have this much money in your bank account? How? What are the feelings? If you can't bring about the feelings, remember the moment in your life when you were happy. When were you happy the last time? Maybe it was the trip to Hawaii. Maybe it was the gathering together with your friends. Maybe the feeling is being proud that you achieved something, and that proud feeling is attached to your graduation of college, let's say, right? That feeling that you felt needs to be attached to this very thing that you want in your life. And when you meditate, you sit down, you let this feeling run throughout your body. You feel this feeling everywhere, in your chest, in your arms, in your head, in your body, in your stomach. I don't know, butterflies are flying around. You feel excited to have it. You feel amazing. You are seeing yourself, not from an observer point of view, but as if you are it. You are maybe jumping up and down. Maybe you are talking to your friend, telling him or her that you've got it, you've done it, you made it. I don't know. Something like that. This is what brings the desired reality, the manifestation of what you want into your life. I manifested out of thin air $30,000 from nowhere 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I did it, and I was so happy. I was really very happy because it came from out of blue, from just nowhere. So if you can't feel the feeling of having it, ask yourself why. Because every time you get stuck on the feeling, you're not allowing yourself. There is possibly a limiting belief that this thing is not going to make you happy. The motivational mechanism in people is to avoid what's bad and turn to what's good. We are trying to get pleasure, to be entertained, right? And we're running away from pain. So, why is this important? Because what you're choosing now is not what you want. And if you're choosing it and you keep choosing it and you keep choosing it, there is a reason behind it. And the reason is that this reality that you are choosing, you think or you believe is less dangerous, um, more real, or takes less effort than what you want, what you actually want. And you probably don't believe this, that this can come true. And you need to ask yourself, why do you think this cannot be true for you? Okay. So the feeling you, if you trip over the feeling and you can't bring up the feeling, then you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself what it is that I am fearful of if this happens. What am I fearful of if I get $1 million? Most of the people are fearful of their own success. They do not accept success because their nervous system cannot accept it yet. So, if any of this made any sense and you wish more of this content, please give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe. I will be back with other techniques. I'm going to teach you more in this channel, because there are other things that you need to know about manifestation, right? And some limiting beliefs, the questions I ask when I coach a client, and you need to know how to go about if you wanted to coach yourself. All right. Thank you for your attention. I really appreciated you being here with me, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Namaste.